Hello everyone, welcome to our Mechanic Monday. Here we have another video for you. This time we want to do the shock tuning. Most brands nowadays offer applications online for you to follow how much pressure you need on your shocks. They work, but if you want to be more custom, more specific, the custom tuning is better for your shocks. So on this video I will show you how to properly get that. You can do it on your own if you have a small shock pump. Remember, bicycle pumps don't work because they go by volume, but the shock pumps go by pressure. So that is the difference. For this video I will be using our shop pump, which is a floor pump, very effective, and you will learn how to do the shock tuning for your own shocks. You can refer to the shocks, especially the front one. Right here on the back there is a little chart. You can follow that and you will know how much air pressure you need, at least on the front. For the rear one, you have to do it this way. The rear one will have this little ring right here. With this ring, you will be able to find the outer sag you need. The outer sag should be between 15 and 35%, depending on how much travel your bicycle has. Outer sag is the portion that the shocks compress after you sit on the bike. That is exactly what we will find right now. So to start, what I'm going to do is I will remove this cap from the valve on the rear shock, and then I will thread the pump head on. And some pumps have this little feature right here that is for you to remove air pressure. So I will be threading this guy all the way in, and I will see the air pressure on the shock. So right now this guy is giving me 120 psi. This is a medium-sized bicycle. I'm gonna do 200 psi for this shock. 200 psi will be recommended for a medium size full suspension bike if the rider is between 180 and 220 pounds. That should be good for that. Now I just inflated the shock to what I believe the rider needs. So the next step, guys, we will take the rider outside and we will ask the rider to sit on the bicycle a little bit. On a bicycle like this one, this is great because the way I do it is I drop the seat all the way down and I ask the rider to be able to put his feet on the ground to do it. The rider will go on the bicycle, bounce heavily on both shocks, and then I ask the rider, once he's done, he will bring this ring all the way up to hit the seals of the shock. And then the rider will get off the bicycle completely. The shock will extend, and then we will see the gap between the ring and the shock. That is your outer sag. I have a little caliper to measure that and be specific. For this bicycle here that has long travel, I am looking for 25% outer sag. 25 is 25% out of the stroke. This portion, guys, the naked portion of the shock is your stroke. You are looking for 25% out of that. If your bicycle is for competition, you are looking for 15-20% outer sag. If your bicycle is enduro or downhill, you are looking for 35-40% outer sag. For the front, it is easier because we have a telescopic fork, meaning the same travel of the axle is the same travel of the bars right here. But you will do the same thing. Shocks like these ones don't have the ring. The way I do it is I just add a little zip tie. The little zip tie will be hitting the bottom. I go riding the bike, riding, and then bounce on it. Once I'm done, I press the zip tie down, and then I dismount. The portion between the seals and the zip tie will be my auto sag. I want to measure that, and I want to get something between 25 and 35%. Every bicycle is different. Someone has to know how much auto sag you will need on the shocks. So once you know that, you will have to repeat the steps of inflating the shocks probably 3 times is what you need to get them right. After that, guys, what you're gonna do is you will play with the blue knobs and the red ones. The blue knobs are to lock the shocks, and you will read the printing right there. So this is locked and this is unlocked. When you see blue, that will change the compression performance or the compression feeling of your shocks. The red knob that you see, that one is to make the shock return quick or fast. If you like it quick, then you're gonna go clockwise with it, and you see how quick it returns. If you like it to return slow, you can go the other way, and you see how slow the shock is now. If you're not sure about these ones, you can approach any bike shop and they will give you more guidance on that. So we are looking for air pressure first, and then you will mount your bike for auto sag. Find exactly what you need between 15 and 35% out of the stroke, and then you will find the feeling with the blue knobs and the red little knobs. We can give you some answers if you come to the shop also, but this is important, guys, because a bad feeling on your shocks can give you a bad riding experience. You don't want that. Expensive bicycles require more attention for that, and shocks are really important. Guys, don't forget to follow us and check our videos. Please post some recommendations, questions that you have. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will have more videos, more useful things for you to consider. And thank you for watching.